Hey, do you wish you had a better dealership website? Do you wish that your dealership website had conversion tools that talk to each other? Do you wish that you had a marketing system that was connected with your dealership website that was going to be able to provide you with the information needed so you can make insightful decisions like where did the traffic come from? How did that customer interact on my dealership website? How did they convert into a lead? And did that lead turn into an individual sale? And do you wish that you had marketing systems such as Google Ads, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube video, Google Display, retargeting, and email marketing that was synced completely with your dealership website? So what was advertised was delivered upon when they visited your dealership website and then optimized for lead conversion. And then once those customers converted into leads, there's a system in place to help you get those customers into your dealership showroom. Well, what you're looking for is intice360. Intice360 is our full-featured digital retailing platform that starts with a premium website solution, has all of our Intice lead conversion tools that all talk to each other, natively embedded onto it, and then is connected to our content creation engine that creates specific content for Google Ads, for social media marketing like Facebook and Instagram, for video content for Facebook and for YouTube, special content specifically designed for email marketing, and it's all connected, and all of the data flows from marketing to the website to lead conversion. So what I want to do is back up a little bit and tell you how we got here today. So back in 2011, I started this company. The goal I had was pretty simple. I wanted to solve for a problem that I had when I was in automotive retail, and that was I knew I could get thousands of customers to my dealership website, but I had a problem getting those customers into my dealership showroom. I developed a test drive scheduling system that I added to my dealership website, and I incentivized customers to visit the dealership showroom with a $25 Visa reward card. The $25 Visa reward card that we created was created in a way that is going to enhance that whole experience. What I'm opening right quick here is an example of one of these $25 Visa reward cards itself. This is one that we had customized for Happy Honda Days that we just came out of. And this is a real Visa card with a dealership's logo right on it, and it's a $25 value. A lot of great benefits of that, but the real goal with this is to incentivize a customer to first convert into a lead, and then we can encourage a customer to visit the dealership showroom with that Visa reward card. So that's the first tool that we developed. We call that Lead Maker. We went on to create other lead conversion tools like Trade Maker with our Trade Value Express, where a customer can get a Kelley Blue Book trade-in value right on the dealership website, and we can incentivize that customer to visit the dealership showroom for a trade appraisal appointment. We went on to create Deal Maker, which is a digital retailing solution where the customer can do every step of buying a car, such as getting a real offer for their vehicle, just like they can on Carvana or AutoNation or CarMax. They can look up their trade payoff. They can calculate a real lease payment, a real loan payment with your lenders, penny perfect taxes and fees. They can be presented with a finance menu with video content to explain the different products, all decoded down to the individual VIN for vehicle service contracts, GAP, all the other finance products. They can complete a full credit application through Route 1 or DealerTrack, and they can schedule an appointment at the dealership and be provided with a deal package that they could bring into the dealer. So that's a Deal Maker. We went on to create and enhance our Trade Maker tool with Express Cash Offer. They can get a real offer in real time. and Loan Maker, where they can get a real credit score. That real credit score is what we use for the customer to complete and configure their payment in our Deal Maker technology. So over the last 10 or 12 years, we've developed this full suite of lead generation technology. The goal was to add these tools on existing dealership websites so dealers can generate more leads because they need to generate more leads. And that really is what brought us here today talking about intice360. Intice360 starts with a premium website solution that we've developed over the last 4 years. So if we go back in time 4 years ago, one of the things that I realized is we can continue to build these lead generation widgets that go onto a dealership website, but it doesn't solve for the problem that a dealer in the first place has to get a widget. And the reason that they have to get a widget is that the business model for dealership websites really is broken. A dealer, they want a website, so they have to go to a handful of different website providers. They get a website kind of off the shelf. They get it built out. They get it added on their domain. They get their inventory added to there. And then what they realize is that by itself, it doesn't do a good job of converting leads. So now the dealer has to go to widget provider A to get a trade tool, widget provider B to get a schedule a test drive tool, widget provider C to get a credit score tool or get pre-qualified tool, widget provider D to get a digital retailing tool. And it's like widget provider, chat, another widget provider. And A, B, C, D, E, none of these tools talk to each other. They're not integrated. A customer literally can go to many dealership websites today, and depending on how they interact with the website, they might get 3 different trade-in values because there's 3 different trade tools on the website. One in the digital retailing tool, one in the chat tool, one on a get a trade value page. So the real challenge that we recognized about 4 years ago is that the model needed to change. There has to be a website available that a dealer doesn't have to go out to all these different widget providers to add the widgets. So it was determined that we started to ask our question. We started to ask ourselves the questions. If we were going to become a website provider, and we knew that was going to be a big task to transition from a tool technology provider to providing the full dealership website solution. So we started to go to work, doing the research. What platform do we want to build it on? How can we make a custom solution that's natively integrated with our tools? How are we going to get the inventory to the site? How are we going to update the site? What are some of the pitfalls and challenges that are existing dealership websites from a response time, support, customized changes, all of those solutions? We landed on WordPress as our backbone, so where we built our intice360 on top of that backbone. Now, the reason that we did that is that based on our research, we found out that 40% of the internet is built on WordPress. WordPress is an open source website solution that constantly evolves with the changes in browsers, the changes in devices, the changes in any other type of internet-based technology. We looked at how we're going to serve the websites, the server systems, the hardware. One of the challenges that we saw is many website providers will create virtual server machines that have multiple dealership websites on one machine. And then if one website has a challenge, it's going to impact another dealership website. Or if one dealership website is having a whole bunch of traffic to that site, that's going to impact other websites that's on that same virtual machine. So we created a solution that allows us to create an independent virtual machine that is overbuilt with more bandwidth the dealership could possibly use, and have all of the technological resources to make sure that that dealer is secure. The great thing about that is if there's ever a challenge, we can spin up a clone in a matter of minutes. If there's ever a problem, we can bring up a backup in a matter of moments. So there's a lot of great benefits of doing it that way, but we spent the time, we researched all of those things, and then we started to develop our platform. intice360 now, 4 years later, is the net end result of that. November 1st of 2023, just a short time ago, we launched our very first dealership website on intice360. We did a case study. We just released that about a month ago in the early part of December after we crunched the numbers. This dealer didn't change any marketing, didn't spend any more money, didn't spend any less money from a marketing standpoint. And the tools, the lead generation technology tools that were already installed on the dealership website were now natively included on the new intice360 website. The net result of a 52% increase in leads generated, and we saw a massive increase in organic and direct traffic to the dealership website. A lot of reasons for that. What I want to do now is I want to share with you what intice360 looks like and some of the key elements of how we've built this and how it solves for some of those things I talked about earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and just come over here. Let me share my screen. So this is one of our dealership websites. The first thing that you're going to notice is we got these real great looking factory images. You're going to notice that we have the car featured right on the right hand side of the buttons. It's pointing to these conversions. So subconsciously that's where our eye is going to go. So I can shop new, shop pre-owned, schedule a service visit, or I can get a real offer, or I can search for any makes, model, stock number, VIN, or whatever. These images here, we actually take an image from the factory gallery. We use regenerative AI to fill in the extra content to make sure it's going to fill the whole screen. And then we connect this as part of our content creation system that we build a listing of all of the specials a dealership wants to use for that month. And then our system will export all of the assets necessary for search engine marketing, social media marketing, Instagram, video, all of those display. They all get exported and then sucked into and imported into the dealership's website. The benefit is, okay, now I'm $449 a month. If I click on this banner, it's going to bring me right to a specials VDP with a bunch of great tools, a bunch of great ways to be able to interact with these individual vehicles and marketing messages, and all of the conversion tools built right in. We also include a specials search results page where a customer can come in here and search for the models that they want. And then they can have it. They can select what special they're interested in. They can get in here and they can get all of the additional details. This also works as the landing page for any marketing. So when I kicked off this video, I said, wouldn't it be great if your marketing was synced directly with your dealership website? That's exactly what I mean here. This becomes the ad on Facebook or Instagram, and it connects right to this landing page right here. Same thing from a video standpoint. Right underneath these, our sliders, we have our individualized video display ads. So here's an example of one of those. I'll go ahead and play it right now.
Right now at Brandon Honda, you can get low APR financing with zero down payment on new Hondas. Plus, receive over $5,000 in benefits and savings with our Advantage Club, backed by a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
So those videos are automatically generated by our content creation engine. It's synced to the dealership's website. It can be used for Facebook video advertisements, YouTube video advertisements. We can generate these in multiple ad sizes. And when we embed them on a dealership website, we do it in a way that is going to provide video SEO. Now, one of the things I didn't mention earlier is one of the things that we did when building this site is we wanted to make sure that it was going to perform extremely well. We looked at SEMrush and Screaming Frog and other multiple tests. We also use Google Lighthouse. This is a test that's built right into Google Analytics, built right into Google Chrome. I've done multiple videos on the Lighthouse tests previously, but it allows us to test our platform against Google best practices for performance, accessibility best practice, and SEO. And our sites score basically at 100% across the board. Compared to what we typically see somewhere in between the 50s and the 80s for other website platforms. Check out those videos if you want to see a little bit more information on how you can run that test right on your site. But with that said, we have all of the videos embedded right on a custom channel that we build, and we also add in a dealership's TV spots if they have any, and we embed this in a way that is going to drive video SEO. One of the ways that we're able to get an increase in organic traffic or non-paid traffic to your dealership website that's completely synced with Google Analytics. So looking at the sliders, looking at the specials, looking at the videos, we could also take a quick minute and look at our model selector. We created a model selector system right here where a customer can come in and select the model that they're interested in. They can jump in and go to a search results page. They can go right under new car here, for example, and select what model that they want. We also include all of our CTAs built right into the SRP, as you see right there. Schedule a test drive, get a trade-in value, get pre-qualified, or sell us your car. A customer can click to chat right from the SRP, and on a mobile device, it turns into two different buttons, which would be click to call or click to text with an SMS texting application. And then we also include all of those CTAs right here on this page. We have an integration with Chrome data. So for each vehicle, for every VIN number that we pull in, we're bringing in all of this information that's going to be unique to that VIN number itself. All of the information that's available through our data integration is going to be published to the page. All of this content becomes SEO, searchable, indexable content, and all the features is all available right there. If I go back into my new car search results page, we have a lot of custom filters available, such as drivetrain, if we want a two-wheel drive or front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, the different trims that are available. So if I come in here, I say I want to look at all my pilots. It's going to filter all of my pilots, and then I can come in here and say, okay, out of these, I want to look at all of the all-wheel drive pilots. That's going to give me all of those vehicles here. I can even, you can see that we're resetting the payments for the customer, so I can search by payment if I want. A lot of ways to filter and search, everything that you would expect, running at a very high pace. And then we have all of the images that are going to be available for all of these vehicles as well. Super high resolution images. So that's a few features of the system. I could go into more. We're going to keep this video a little bit short and get things wrapped up here. So intice360 is a full, complete website solution where we have embedded tools so you don't have to go to any widget provider for chat, for digital retailing, for trade tools, for getting pre-qualified, for scheduling a test drive. All of these tools talk to each other. They remember the previous customer's information, so it makes the customer experience much better. They convert at a much higher rate. It is indexed by Google at a much higher rate, generating more free traffic to your dealership website, and it's completely connected to all of the marketing through the content creation engine. So a lot of great features to think about with intice360. So do you think you want a better dealership website? Do you think that you want a website that is fully connected with all the conversion tools? Do you want a website that is completely connected to all of the digital marketing? If you answered yes to those questions, Intice360 may just be what you're looking for. I appreciate the opportunity to share this information with you. You're going to find this video plus many others at intice.com.